Hey guys, Jay here and welcome back to the channel. So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notifications bell to stay informed. So everybody's currently talking about Btcturk, and Btcturk is very familiar to us here on the channel, and we've kept quite up to date with their ongoings. And we did a previous video and I'll leave a link to it at the end of this video, and you can go and you can watch that and you can get yourself up to date if you haven't watched that video. It's very important to understand the connection between Btcturk and Binance. And it's a very peculiar connection, and we're going to be going through all of this in the video. So let's move over to this article, and the article itself pertains to a hack that has happened on the Btcturk exchange. So let's go through the announcement, which is down here. And you're going to be thinking to yourself, wow, Jay, you speak Turkish, but no, I don't. I've just got a translation ready. So our teams have identified that a cyber attack occurred on June 22nd, 2024, which caused unauthorized withdrawals from our platform. The said cyber attacker has only partially affected the balances in the hot wallets of 10 cryptocurrencies, while the majority of assets held in our cold wallets are secure. The financial strength of Btcturk is well above the amounts affected by this attack, ensuring that users' assets will not be impacted by these losses. Our teams are conducting detailed investigations into the matter. Additionally, we have contacted the official authorities and taken necessary precautions. Investments and withdrawals of cryptocurrencies have been temporarily suspended, and we will announce the resumption of operations soon. So this is really important for us, because what this has actually resulted in is these burns. And we can track these burns. We can go through the money flow, although it's quite complex to break down and explain to people. We can see that all of this burning is a result. From the information we have available, then there might be more transactions that come to light. But from what I can tell, this seems to have come from Btcturk. So let's talk about Btcturk a little bit more. Let's move to the top exchange ranking. And when it comes to Btcturk, they're not a big exchange, which is really peculiar because of the amount of Lunar Classic that they deal with. But what interests me a lot more is that Btcturk is a Turkish exchange. If you download the app, you want to sign up, you need to prove that you're in Turkey. They need ID. It's a really interesting setup and situation because of the simple fact that there's not a huge demand there for Lunar Classic, and that's the point I'm getting at here. So now let's move it over to the Btcturk main hot wallet for Lunar Classic, and there's been a lot of stuff going on today. But what we can see is a few substantial additions to the wallet today, some at around 1044. And once again, this isn't a big exchange. They don't have a lot of volume. They don't really have a substantial customer base, but they're dealing with a lot of Lunar Classic. And once again, they have a deep connection to Binance. So what we're going to do is we'll keep this moving, and we'll try and keep it as simple as possible. We'll move over to LUNC-Dash's top holders. And as you can see here in the top holders for Lunar Classic, Btcturk is ranked 65, and they've got around 6.5 billion LUNC in this hot wallet. And this is a really interesting part about how wallets are handled inside a CEX environment. And it's a big web, and they use multiple bridge wallets to get from A to B to C, with the ability to hide what they're really holding overall in Lunar Classic assets, and possibly even USTC assets. That's also the beautiful thing about LUNC-Dash's money flow, is you can switch between USTC and LUNC specifically. So let's move over to money flow, and what I want to do is give everybody a perspective just over the period since the crash until now, just how interconnected Btcturk is. So Btcturk is here in the middle, and as we can see throughout that course from the crash until now, you're looking at around 1.4 trillion in and a 1.8 trillion out. This is a substantial amount for an exchange that just doesn't really have a huge amount of dealing with LUNC. It doesn't have the volume to back that up, and the hot wallet itself, right, definitely doesn't pertain to a balance that high. So you say to yourself, well, where are these coins going, Jay? Where are they going? What I've done here, over here in this little grid that I've been building, and there's just so many wallets that are connected to Binance itself when it comes to this, is that it begins to form a little network of wallets around the hot wallet itself. And then over here, you've also got the other hot wallet. So grab this here. So you've got the main hot wallet here, and then you've got the deposit wallet here, which is handled. So going back to this main hot wallet, as you can see, it's got a balance of 2 trillion. And what we're seeing is a majority of transactions actually going to Btcturk, and then those transactions actually coming back out and showing up in the Binance deposit wallet. And what we're actually seeing, and I'll blow this out, what we're seeing is more or less a bridge system. And if you are using money flow, there's a considerable amount of people accessing the website using and utilizing this now because everybody's interested in Btcturk. So if it takes a minute or two when it's loading, just bear with it. It will catch up with itself. But what's important here is, whilst we can still see this previous blowout here, is the triangle this is going to build. And it's going to interconnect all of these wallets in here as well, which is really, really, really important to understand when it comes down to trying to figure out why 6 billion coins suddenly burned, because it's a substantial amount to just torch. Binance don't torch that much, and they haven't torched that much. Sometimes they've torched close to that or got on that number, but we've got to have a very busy month. So once again, right, we've blown out this deposit wallet. Let's drag this over here. We've still got our center of Binance wallets here. These are all Binance wallets, every single one of these. Okay, so once again, straight away, like I said, we would get a triangle. So now what we've got is a connection, and what we're seeing here is a bridge. So you can see that throughout the whole course from the crash until now, there's been 46,979 transactions that have equated out to nearly 9 trillion LUNC, and this is going in a lovely love triangle. And what I find really interesting is seeing certain people with their different perspectives on this. And what I want to do is give my perspective. This is where I started in crypto. This is what I specialize in. This is what I love to break down and start to go through. And this is why we developed LUNC-money flow system. So once again, right, you can see that there's a considerable amount being dealt with Btcturk. It's a small exchange and it mostly deals with Binance. And what we've got here are other major CEX exchanges. So you've got the Kraken main wallet here dealing with around 127 billion LUNC. That's expected of an exchange like Kraken, but we don't see the big web, right, of substantial amounts of Lunar Classic shifting around in a love triangle here. Instead, we're seeing it with Binance. So there's some kind of deeper connection with Binance themselves and Btcturk. And what I've said to people a lot of times and many times before is that Btcturk is probably a proxy company owned by Binance in some way, shape or form. And it's probably used for tax purposes to bury Lunar Classic, hide Lunar Classic. And we've seen this and we've tracked this over many videos over the course of time. So now let's move over to a more simple view. And what we're looking at here is the 1st of this month to now. So once again, from the 1st of this month until now. And you can interchange all of the dates here. And like I said, you can interchange the denoms as well. And once again, what we're seeing is most of these connections are with Binance. So if we blow out the CEX wallet itself here, and then we blow out the Binance hot wallet here, we come back to our Btcturk wallet here in the center, drag Bybit out, and we can see once again, there is a huge amount of connectivity between Binance and Btcturk. And this is a very simple approach, just looking at it on a month view. And we've gone 22 days through this month. So it shows once again how significant the movements are. So whatever this hack is, right, I think it's a lot deeper than the information that's available. I think we're going to have to wait for more things to roll out, more transactions to happen to track things a little bit more deeper. And what I don't want to do is confuse people too much. And the moral and the bullet point of this whole video is, this is good for us because it creates burns. And although, right, and depending on how you take my previous video, burns are positive, they're a necessary evil, and they are going to create red candles on the chart. But what's going to happen is it creates an opportunity for more people to see that we're destroying coins. They might want to come in and buy coins that are readily available on the market, which is what we want. We need to get hold of all of these coins from the CEXs. And this is why I always say to people about burning as a validator or burning from the Oracle rewards pool or the community pool. It's just senseless and pointless because of a simple fact that there's just so many coins out there. We would be just burning our own back wallet. We would be burning our bank, our savings, our loans, our investments, our bonds for others to get rich who are already rich. And what the aim of the game needs to be is to get at all of these coins. It's very significant. So I hope this helps people understand and better see just how much of a big web there is when it comes down to the Btcturk and Binance connection. It's really important we understand that Binance have got some kind of strange plan going on. And I'm going to be doing a video, and I think I've got a good theory and thesis, especially with the new Mika stablecoin regulations that are coming out and surfacing. This is all beginning to play more into the narrative I think Binance are pushing towards, but we're going to have to see how that unfolds. We'll get a tinfoil hat theory episode up on the Binance situation and kind of where I'm at with that, so you guys can get up to date. But if you've got some good information from this, I'd really appreciate it if you could drop a like, subscribe, comment, hit the notifications bell as well to stay informed. And other than that, stay safe, stay humble, stay aware. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao.